Man, that's sweet. I have a little sweet tea here. This is from Wendy's. A large sweet tea for a large man, a very large man. Salud, Gintani. Hey, Father, you are so hot. You are so sexy. Wendy's likes me. So, what is the topic? AMC going lower and lower and lower. Looks like it might be going under 5. Crazy. Crazy. Well, we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. We need to get a little crazy, man. It's just all of you AMC apes, you're all hiding somewhere. Where are you? Where the F did you go? Where did you go, my AMC ape family? I wanna know where you go, my AMC ape family. You should all be here. You should all be in this live stream. Apes together strong, baby. Reunited and it feels so good. We need to reunite. We need to be united. Look, AMC is going down the tubes. It's not good. As New York Angelo would say, Niet! It's not good. What will make AMC great again? An effing AMC Las Vegas casino. That's it. How do we do it? It's really not hard. The first thing is get your ass to this live stream. That's the first thing. Why is every single AMC ape not here? I don't know. It's going to be the same people are going to come here. It's going to be Vladimir Putin, Detective Pikachu, my only supporter, Back to the Future. He'll come. Friggin' Zandy Savage won't come. He'll keep breaking my balls, though. He'll be in the comment section, Zandy Savage. When are you going to have a live stream, Apefather? You're not doing any lives, Apefather. And then he won't come. But anyway, friggin' rainy day today in the Jersey Shore. It's raining, man. See all that rain? Oh. It is raining. Not good. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day. We need an AMC Las Vegas casino. Mike, do you think Bed Bath & Beyond will get new shares? You know, Mike, I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I don't know. I know you don't really come to the live streams too much. I'm not really big in the stock market anymore. I feel the stock market is rigged, in my opinion, Mike. I don't really invest in the stock market anymore. I have AMC because I'm down like friggin' over 200K on it. I got GameStop. I'm not that bad on that one. And I got DWAC, DWAC, because I believe in Donald J. Trump. I believe he will win the presidency, and I believe if he does win the presidency, that DWAC could go to friggin' crazy highs. Crazy effing highs. But I'm not involved with Bed Bath & Beyond. Look, I don't know what to tell you. Best of luck with that. I'm more concerned with Las Vegas, Mike. My concern is Las Vegas casinos. What I'm trying to do on my channel is I am trying to make everyone understand, specifically AMC Apes, specifically retail investors, that we don't have to only depend on this corrupt stock market. We don't have to only depend on a corrupt cryptocurrency industry. Apefather wants to open up a new door of opportunity to Las Vegas casinos. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not asking for any investments, no solicitation for any investments. I'm just, you know what I'm asking for? I'll tell you what I'm asking for. Basically, I want everybody to come to this live stream. You want to, people misunderstand. Hold on. Whoa, I just almost dropped my phone. People think that I'm asking for money. You know, this is what everybody thinks. Okay, so let's go over it. I am not asking for any investments. Okay, but here, super chats are voluntarily. You could voluntarily give me a super chat just like beautiful Angie did. The woman with the hands of gold. The woman who will run the VIP massage parlor in Apefather's casino. I love you. I love you, Angie. The woman with the heart of gold and hands of gold. I love you, Angie. So, like, super chats, look, if you find me entertaining, you love Apefather, you understand, then you can give me a super chat. It's of your own free will. Super stickers, super thanks, super chats, but I'm not asking for it. Okay, that's what these haters don't understand. I'm not asking for any solicitation of any investment. But what I am asking for is get your effing ass to my live streams. Where are all the AMC Apes? Look, Mike, let me ask you a question. Mike, were you an AMC Ape? Don't get mad at me. I don't know. Were you in AMC? Are you still in AMC? Are you out of AMC? Were you ever in AMC? I love you, Angie. Kiss for you. Just don't tell my wife. Oh! So look, assuming Mike was an AMC Ape, okay, yes, sir. I don't know if you're still in, if you're out, I don't know, but you were once in. Okay. We all got our asses handed to us. It is still not determined if this was fair. Okay? A lot of people, like the haters say, you lost fair and square. First of all, they didn't lose nothing because I didn't sell, but they're like, anyone who sold, they lost fair and square. I don't know if that's necessarily true. What's up, Brendan? Brendan is my fellow musician in arms. Plays piano. I know he's a big Billy Joel fan like me. You know, some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But me, I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. Not too shabby. Seen all the movie stars, Brendan, in their fancy cars and their limousines. I've been high in the Rockies, under the evergreens, but I know what I needed. I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. Anyway, he sings, Brendan Barnwell. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. You should check out his YouTube channel. He's a songwriter, keyboard player. Mike, what do you think about Pollute buying? He came into the Bed Bath & Beyond group, and we saw how that turned out. You know, I'll be honest with you, brother. I was involved a little bit with Bed Bath & Beyond when Ryan Cohen was involved. After that, it all went to shit, man. The poor guy was the chief financial operator. He committed suicide. May he rest in peace. And I don't know. It just had like bad blood for me. I didn't want to be involved. You know, I know a lot of people said that, you know, they felt that was going to be the new Moaz. You know, who's that guy? The Skywalker. Remember that guy? Original gangster, OG Skywalker. Used to come here. He's like, he's going to become a multimillionaire from Bed Bath & Beyond. I really don't know, man. I honestly haven't been following it ever since the guy killed himself, the CFO. But, you know, best of luck with it, man. I'm just, you know, I'm not involved in it. When people kill themselves, you know, I tend to stay away. That's just me, you know. I tend to stay away from the stock, you know. But listen, God bless him. God bless his family. God bless you. But I'm not involved in Bed Bath & Beyond. Yes, Angie, I sing like Billy Joel. He probably does. Brendan, come on. What song you want to do? We'll do some Joel songs. The hardest song by Billy Joel, in my opinion, to sing would probably be the Downeaster Alexa. Well, I'm on the Downeaster Alexa, and I'm cruising through Black Island Sounds, and I had charted cars to the vineyards, but tonight I am Nantucket bound. You took on diesels back in Montauk yesterday, left this morning from the Belly Gardner's Bay. Like all the locals here, I had to sell my home. Too proud to leave, I worked my fingers to the bone so I could own my Downeaster Alexa. And I go where the ocean is deep. There are giants out there in the canyons, and the good captain can't fall asleep. Man, that's a effing hard song to sing. Yeah, yo. Hi, man. Salud, Jindani. Oh. Hard song that song is to sing, man. That's the hardest Billy Joel song to sing, in my opinion. You know, Innocent Man, everyone says it's a hard song. It's just got that one part, you know, that I am an innocent man. Oh, yes, I am an innocent man. Whoa. But other than that, the whole song is easy to sing, you know. Some people live far away from the door. If there's a chance of it opening up, they hear a voice in the hole outside and hope that it just passes by. It's not hard to sing, the whole song. Just that one part. Jimmy, what does Apefather need to do to regain momentum? It's all up to you, you friggin' stoonads. You don't understand. Listen to me. None of you understand something. You stoonad Mama Luke mother effers. That you all have the power to make the V for Victory project happen right away. It's all up to you. It's up to you, New York, New York. Anyway. Start spreading the news. I'm going after crazy. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. V for Victory project. All you have to do is come to my live streams. If every AMC Ape came, I would come too. Oh, that's all you have to do. You want to know what it is? It's not about any type of investments. People say this to me all the time. They're like, "Are you asking me for an investment?" No. Or as New York Angelo would say, "Niet." I am not asking for any investments. I'm just asking for your friggin' attention. If all of you think about this, how many AMC Apes at AMC's prime? What was it? 8 million? 10 million were invested in AMC worldwide. If all of the apes would just come to this live stream, I would make a ton of money from YouTube. I could probably do it myself. I could do all of this without any money from any of you. Now, again, super chats, look, here's the way I look at it. If I was in a piano bar and I was playing like New York State of Mind, and, you know, you were drinking, you were having a little friggin' Jameson, whatever it was, you know, you were having a friggin' Long Island iced tea, and you're feeling good, you're feeling high, well, you might say, let me tip this guy. Let me give this guy a couple of fazuls. And why not? Isn't that what entertainers deserve as tips? That's all super chats are. Super chats are tips for entertainment purposes only. Of course I appreciate it, and I'm not going to say no to it, but it's not required. You understand, all of you haters? I'm not begging. You hear me talking Antonio Miranda. Antonio Miranda, the stock market lover. And the cryptocurrency lover as well. Listen to me, Antonio, I am not begging for super chats. Keep your effing dollar. Go give it to Lou. Go give it to Lou. Donate it to Lou. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you tip me or not, but I'm not, listen, who would say no to a tip? What entertainer? Like, you know how many times I was at a piano bar and I'm playing Billy Joel, I'm playing Elton John, I'm playing Journey, and someone says, hey, here's $10. What am I say? No, I'm gonna give him back the money? That would be insulting the person, because he found me entertaining, he enjoyed my music, and as a way of expressing how much he enjoyed it, he wanted to give me $10. I'm gonna tell him, no, that's an insult. That's an insult. Tommy's Touch. All my downtime goes to Apefather. I love you, brother. Do more food eating with better quality. You know, it doesn't matter, Tommy. I gotta tell you, I used to do videos. You want to laugh? Like, YouTube has got me on the pay no mind list. I don't know. We'll say it's alleged. Shadow banning alleged. I did videos that I was 100% sure would be viral. Like when I bought the largest steak in Outback Steakhouse history, it was 150 ounces of juicy prime rib steak. I'm like, this is going viral. They told me, they said, in the history of Outback Steakhouse, I have the record, me, okay, of ordering. And again, I want to repeat, I didn't say the world, because like Chad Clifford had to make a point that there was this friggin' lady, she's a food competition, I forget her name, but she bought a 300 ounce steak. I didn't say the world. I said in Outback Steakhouse history, I ordered the largest prime rib in the history of Outbacks. 150 effing ounces. Juice. And I did it more than once, by the way. I did it like 2 or 3 times. And the video gets like 50 views. How do you explain that? How do you explain that? And then I'll do a video of a Whopper. I'll make you all laugh, right? I did a 15 patty Whopper. It got like nothing. 50 views. 15 effing patties. 15 effing patties with 15 pieces of cheese gets hardly any views. And then I do a recent video, a 7 patty effing Whopper. And guess what? It got like 10,000 views. It was a short video. Got 10,000 views. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute. How the F-U-C-K do I do a video of 15 patties, right? 15 patty Whopper gets like 50 views. And then I do a video of a 7 patty Whopper and it gets 10,000 views. Go figure. Go figure. Because no one cares. Vladimir, I got 10,000 views. I got 10,000 views on the video of the 7 patty Whopper. Crazy. And it wasn't even the one where I took a bite out of it. I do what's called the shark bite of Apefather. I just showed the effing burger. I just said, look, check this out. 7 patty effing Whopper got 10,000 views. Shorts count. Listen to me. Vladimir, can I explain something to you? Because I know that you're, unfortunately, very low on the IQ scale. Vladimir, if you do enough shorts, let me educate you. It could turn into big money. Yes, it could turn into big money. If you start getting like billions and billions of views on short videos, YouTube does pay you. I don't know if you know this or not, Vladimir. And it's not as little as you think. It's not as little as you think. You know, I think like one of my shorts, I was getting like, I think I made like $4 on one of my shorts, which I know is not a lot of money. Look, okay. I understand that $4 is not a lot of money, but here's the thing. If you had 1 million shorts that you uploaded, so let's say the average is even 50 cents. Let's say 50 cents is the average. That means you're making $500,000. You understand? So don't say shorts don't count. Shorts do count. How will you complete? How can you? Oh, I'm sorry. How will I compete with other casinos? I really believe it's a lot to do with the idea. Believe it or not, it's the idea of the casino. You know, at the end of the day, if a casino has a great concept, a great idea, I think that's even more important than the location. And I have a great idea. Apefather, king of the effing jungle. Listen, I already told all of you. I would love to see AMC have a casino, but I can't force. Can we be honest? I can't force Adam Aaron. I can't force the AMC board of directors. It's their choice. But would I like to see it? Yes. Do I feel that AMC would be a perfect candidate for a casino? I do, because look at what Hard Rock Cafe did. Look at what Hard Rock did. Hard Rock started off as a place to get a beer, a burger, listen to great rock and roll music, right? Rock and roll memorabilia. And now they're a casino giant. Someone who was an executive at Hard Rock figured that out. They said we should enter the casino business. And they got involved in Atlantic City, the Trump Taj Mahal location. That's a major success, the Hard Rock Atlantic City. Now they bought the Mirage in Las Vegas. They're going to be huge in Las Vegas. Why can't AMC do the same thing? Look, we'll see what happens. If I get into a position where I have enough money, one day I might give Adam Aaron a phone call. Okay, I might give him a phone call and I might offer him an opportunity. We'll see. I don't know. I can't guarantee it, but it might happen. And I might say, Adam, it's Apefather. He's like, it's you, you sick lunatic. I know you, you sick mother effer. I'll say, look, let's put all of that aside for a second, okay? I got an idea to save AMC. I got an idea to make AMC great again. Okay, what is that idea, Apefather? An AMC Las Vegas casino. I'll put up all the money, assuming I have the money. Okay, you don't have to put up nothing, zero, ugats, we say in Italian. And I'm going to give you money up front to license AMC, and I'm going to offer you an equity position. Now, he may say no. He may say, Apefather, go F yourself. Okay, so that brings me now to Apefather, king of the jungle idea. I'm not relying on AMC. I'm not relying on anybody. I will enter the Las Vegas casino industry with or without AMC. Okay. AMC theaters in Canada. Well, it doesn't. Canada doesn't count. Canada doesn't count. Under manager. It's all about Vegas. And that doesn't mean, listen to me, under manager. I thought you said that you had a master's degree. I thought you said just because there's one casino under manager doesn't mean there can't be 2 or 3 casinos or 4 casinos. Listen to me. Here's the bottom line. It's called licensing. Okay, let me educate you on the manager because I thought you were a smart guy on the manager. On the manager, not smart. Licensing is very simple. Licensing means you go to a corporation and you say, I want to license AMC. I want to build a Las Vegas casino. They're not telling you just because maybe Canada has a casino. They're not telling you that you can't have a casino in Las Vegas. They're not telling you that. What's the matter with you? Fill in the blank meatballs. Pasta and meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs. Psycho, man. Pasta. Spaghetti, Spagetti. I did. You're a dying industry, Vladimir. Wrong? I don't know. I like to eat. I can't spell. What do you want from me? Spaghetti. Spagetti. Isn't that right? I don't know. What do you want from me? I never said I could spell. I'm the manager. Did I ever say to you that I was a spelling friggin' genius? When did I ever say that? I said to you, okay, the following things. I am an amazing piano player. That's where my IQ, you know where my IQ lies? In music theory, in the understanding of entertainment and the understanding of music. But entertainment has a lot of different, sections. It's not just music. I feel I'm funny. I'm a comedian. I feel like I have great, brilliant ideas. I never said to you that I'm some kind of spelling genius. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm an entertainer. That's what I do well. I'm an entertainer. And I'm asking you children level music things. Can you play anything on the piano? Can you play Heart and Soul on the piano? It's the most easiest. I taught, I'm the manager. I taught a 2-year-old girl. She was 2 years old. How to play Heart and Soul. I bet you that, how about this? I'm going to make on the manager a bet since he's such a smart guy, okay? You will not be able to play Heart and Soul. It doesn't, but listen to me, on the manager. It's called IQ. It's called IQ. So even though you don't play the piano, you should have enough intelligence to do the same thing a 2-year-old could do. I taught a 2-year-old girl how to play Heart and Soul, both left. I'm going to make a video on this, and I'm going to dedicate it to you, on the manager. I am going to make a video playing the left-hand part and the right-hand part of Heart and Soul. I bet you, are you ready? You will not be able to do it. I'll give you, it took the girl, are you ready, 2 lessons, which is 2 weeks. It took a 2-year-old 2 weeks to play Heart and Soul. I'm going to give you 4 weeks. I'm going to give you double. I'm going to give you 1 month and you will not be able to do it. Okay. So that's all I have to say. Listen to me. Everyone has a talent in this world, under manager. Okay. Maybe your talent is running companies. God bless you. I'm not taking that away from you, but my talent under manager is entertainment. That's my talent. Okay. So if you want to challenge me on something I'm great at. You want, in other words, you want to challenge me on something I'm weak at. You want to challenge me on whatever, spelling. Challenge me on what I'm great at. I'm great at entertainment, music, singing. Well, I'm not great at singing. I'm a horrible singer. Piano. Yeah. Well, can you eat as much as me? Under manager, can you eat a 15 patty Whopper with 15 pieces of cheese? Do you think you could eat it? Do you think you could eat it? No, I'm not fat. So look, would you agree? Hold on. Would you agree that I am better at certain things than you? Okay, so let's think about it. I'm better at eating than you. I think I could eat more food than you in a single day. I think that if me and under manager had a food contest of who could eat more, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take you to Outback's. I will order a 150-ounce steak, and let's see if you could eat it. Let's see if you could eat it. I'll take you to Burger King, and I'll get a 20-patty Whopper. I'll get a 20-patty Whopper. Let's see if you could eat it. I'm a better piano player than you. I have more knowledge in music than you do. And I think I have more knowledge in entertainment. And that's going to, you know what the proof is? I'm on my way to 10 million views. You don't have 10 million views on The Manager. Okay. My subs are at all-time highs. So look, challenge me on something I'm great at. Challenge me on music. Challenge me on the piano. Other than that, go F yourself. Here's my plan. I don't have heart disease. Vladimir, I'm in better health than you. Vladimir, I do not have high blood pressure. My blood pressure is perfect. I have no health. Do you understand I never even had a surgery in my life? You know when you go to a doctor, the first questions they ask you when you're filling out the forms, when you go to a doctor, they ask you, have you ever had any cancer? No cancer. Have you ever had anything, any health problems? Zero. I've never had health problems. Have you ever had surgery? None. Okay? I'm in great health, mother effers. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't take 15 years. Vladimir, I've been doing YouTube full-time and serious since 2021. Okay? In the past, I hardly used YouTube. Stop saying shit that doesn't, it's not true. From 2021 is when I started getting serious with YouTube. My viewership is growing. I just made a video about this today. My viewership is growing. I'm getting all new people that are not AMC related, and they're coming to my channel because they, like, here's a perfect example. What's his name? Brennan. Okay, Barnwell. He discovered me because of Billy Joel. He actually saw one of my Billy Joel, I guess I was singing or playing the piano. Hold on a second here. And Brennan discovered me because of my music videos. Other people are 12 people is more. You want to laugh on The Manager? I average about 5 people. So 12 people is an improvement. Listen, you're all a bunch of idiots. All you have to do is come to my YouTube channel, come to my live stream, and I'll make the rest happen. I will accomplish greatness. And like I said, it's not just for me. I'm looking to open up a new doorway of opportunity for all of us one day. See, look, think of it this way. I'm one of the family. Imagine if someone in your family becomes a big success. The idea is that then share the wealth. You understand? If I become a big success, I want to give all of you an opportunity to take a piggyback ride on my success. It's very simple. If I make it in Las Vegas, I'm going to give all of you an opportunity to come along for the ride. But I can't do it on project number 1. Project number 1, I have to do it by myself. With my money, my credit. You can't be involved in project number 1. Project number 1's got to be just me. Just Apefather. I don't get involved in stocks anymore, Jimmy. You're asking me my opinion on stocks. I don't know. The only stocks I own is AMC, GameStop, and DWAC. Trump 2024, baby. V for victory. I don't have any thoughts on TSLY. I'll look at it. I'll check it out. The last time I was engaged in casino, I asked someone for an investment, Antonio. Let me tell you what I did. I was involved with Florida's largest real estate developer. He was my partner. And he told me, I was a young kid. I didn't know what I was doing. He said, try to get other investors involved because he was the only investor. Okay, he said, try to get other investors. So I called up this Pittsburgh real estate developer. I didn't know anything. I was a young kid. I was a young effing kid, young gun, like Chad Clifford, young gun. I was a young gun. And I told this Pittsburgh developer, I said, look, I got 110 acres, beachfront property in the Virgin Islands. I said, I want to send you over a prospectus. He goes, are you asking me for an investment? I said, well, check it out. See if you're interested. What this guy did, was he when I sent him the prospectus, he called the SEC and he said someone is asking me for to consider an investment opportunity. And the SEC, what's the name of this person? What's the name of their company? And they said they are not registered as a broker dealer, and they sent a cease and desist order. Okay, I'm not doing that right now. I don't understand. I'm not asking anyone. There's nothing to complain to the SEC about. Okay? Like if you went to the SEC, what would you exactly say? You would say somebody wants to own a casino. Look, you have the right in America. Actually, you have the right in the entire world to have what's called a dream. I have a dream to own a casino in Las Vegas. That's it. That's my dream. Okay? I'm not asking any of you for any investments whatsoever. What I'm saying to you is that if you give me a super chat, I tell all of you to understand that the super chat is a tip for entertainment. It's because you find me entertaining. You find me entertaining. That's what a super chat is. I'm not asking for any investments. So there's nothing to complain to the SEC about, Antonio. Hold on here. Apefather, you were not smart enough to understand that you were not his partner. Well, you're right. He was going to get the lion's share. You are right about that. He was only going to give me 25%. You are right. But he was going to put up, listen, he was going to put up 50 million and that, but he walked away. Never happened. Hostile takeovers. I think this is actually Chad Clifford. I'm right here, Richie. Still got more money than you. I'm still willing to match tax returns. Is this the real Chad Clifford? Why did you shut down your YouTube channel, Chad? I was having fun. I actually miss you, Chad. I miss you, and I miss Triple Chin RuPaul Dale. I actually made a video the other day saying, Dale, make videos. We used to have fun going back and forth with each other. Remember, fool, mom's house isn't part of your wealth. Your kid's inheritance, but you know what is part of my wealth, Chad, and I did receive it? The VCF money from Jennifer. It is part of my wealth. It is. And I received it now, Chad. I received it, but we are saving it for the children, Chad. In all honesty and fairness, it's for them. It's for the children, Chad. But that is part of my wealth. The gold is part of my wealth that I have in my safe deposit box. The cash is part of my wealth that I have in the safe deposit box. So with the VCF, 50% of it, because 50% is for my wife, I could probably still show about $1 million that's mine. About $1 million. And that's not including my house, Chad. That's not including my house at all. But Chad's a pretty successful guy. I think Chad's total net worth is about 1.4 million last time we talked. If it went up, it might have went up. Chad's maybe worth about 1.4 million. Chad, I never did anything bad to you. I mean, you hated me from the beginning, Chad. You hated me from day one. You remember you in Big Play, and then he changed his name to Little Play? It was like you guys were coming at me from day one. And then for some reason, Little Play decided to become my friend. He used to be just like you, Chad. He used to hate my effing guts. And then suddenly, I don't know what happened. He started calling me. We became very good friends. He met Relentless. You know the famous, beautiful Relentless? He met Relentless because of my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, their relationship did not work out, sadly. But they met each other because of me. Isn't that crazy? All right, Chad just wants to fight. It's not my house. But we're not counting the house, Chad. I told you, the VCF, half of that money is mine. So if you add that, and if you add my portfolio, if you add cash and gold, I'm slightly over $1 million. And that's not including the house, Chad. That's not including the house. Chad, listen, by the end of 2024, I'm going to be a billionaire, Chad. Listen to me. One or two things is going to happen to the Apefather by the end of 2024. I will either be a billionaire or close to a billionaire. I'll be close. I'll be in the hundreds and hundreds of millions. You'll see. By the end of 2024. We had long conversations where you promised to make simple changes. I don't know what are you talking about, Chad? What simple changes? What are you talking about? Simple changes. You know, Chad, you know what your problem is that you only see wrong in me. You don't see wrong how like Lou, who you love, you know, you support Lou. Okay. Lou made fun of my wife, who has stage 4 breast cancer. He never apologized, Chad. He never apologized. He called her Wiggalicious. He called her the cancer monster. My wife's health, just so that you know, is not doing very well. God bless her. We've been going through some serious stuff, cognitively. And that's why you don't see her anymore. She doesn't do YouTube videos. You know, Lou, I wish him the best of health, Chad. I don't know if you know this. People are saying, Apefather, Lou's in the hospital. This is recently. They said, Lou's in the hospital. Wish him, you know, you should wish him the best. And I did. I said, Lou, I put aside all my differences. I wish you the best of health. You know, Lou doesn't wish my wife the best of health. He doesn't. Okay? He insults her. But you see, this is why I call Chad a hypocrite. I call him a hypocrite because he used to always say family should be left alone. Okay? But apparently when it comes to Lou, Chad gives Lou a pass. Chad gives Lou a pass. Lou has the right to insult my wife. Call it a sea monster. Lou once said, why is your wife still alive? He said to me. Piano boy, Apefather. You know, she's like amazing. You know, she should be gone. She should be dead, right? Did he apologize for that, Chad? No. But you see, but Chad doesn't find nothing wrong with that. So that's all I have to say. Hypocrite. Chad Clifford is a hypocrite. How can a house be part of net worth when it's not in your name? Look, under manager, look, there's reasons for everything. I'm power of attorney of my mother. I control all business decisions. Okay, I don't want to keep talking about this stuff. Ugh, you're all ball breakers. It's not that, Chad. When you make a statement, listen to me. When you make a statement, like one time Chad called me up, right? And he said he wanted to make a video like, what was that thing? Like We Are the World. We are the world. We are the children, right? He wanted to make this video. You know, I forget exactly what it was. Oh, yeah. It was something about that we should have put dates. That's what it was. It was something about nobody should put dates on AMC in terms of what it's going to squeeze or what it's going to have the MOAS. So what happened was Commander 35 did put a date. He said, I believe that AMC is going to squeeze during tax time. By the way, this was like 2 years ago. And we know AMC did not squeeze. So I said to Chad, get Commander 35 to apologize. Get Commander 35 to say, because the whole point of his campaign, the whole point was that we should not put dates on when AMC is going to squeeze. And I agreed with Chad Clifford. I said, I effing agree with you. But I said, your friggin' brother-in-arms, his buddy, Commander 35, put a date. He said, I believe during tax season that AMC is going to squeeze. So bottom line, Commander 35 never took that back. So I told Chad I don't want to be a part of it. I said, you know what? Look, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. The problem with Chad, he's a good guy, Chad Clifford, but he doesn't stick to his word. Everything he says, he goes against. You follow? He'll say family should be left out of it. Lou will then insult my wife. He'll say that she's the cancer monster. She's wiggalicious, and Chad loves it. Chad's laughing. He's a hypocrite. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not lying, Chad. Everything I say is the truth. I never effing lie. All I do is tell the truth. Hey, Father, what day is after Tuesday or before Thursday? Wednesday. You're a psycho, man. Spell it. No! I can't spell. I'm not a good speller. I'm the manager. I admit it to you. I admit it to you. I am not a good speller. I never one time ever said to any one of you that I consider myself to be a great speller. I consider myself to be the following. Okay, here's how I would categorize myself. I am a musician. a piano player. I'm an entertainer. That's what I do well. If you ask me to entertain you, I could do it. I could do it. I'll play the piano. I'll friggin' dance. I'll friggin' do whatever I got to do to make you laugh. I am an entertainer. So that's it. That's what I am. I'm the manager. I'm going to say this to you again. Everyone has a specialty. You're just not accepting this, okay? Like, I'll give you an example, okay? I went to high school with a buddy of mine, okay? Adam. And this guy in high school, he was throwing 98 miles an hour. He was a pitcher. And unfortunately, he had the rotary cuff operation, and that was it. He lost his speed. You know, he was depressed his whole life. It's a very sad story. What is the point of the story? The point is that he had a talent. And he was going to go in the majors. The Yankees were looking at him. He was going to majors. It was a very sad, unfortunate thing that happened to him. But the thing is, he had a talent, and you can't take that away from him. Was he a good speller? No. But can he throw that effing fastball by you like glory days, like Bruce Springsteen? Oh, yeah. Okay? He had a talent. Okay? I have a talent. I play piano. Okay? Maybe you have a talent on the manager. Maybe you're a good businessman. You run businesses. Okay? You can't play piano to save your effing life. Everybody has a talent. I am an entertainer. If I do own a casino, you all know I'm not going to run it. Listen to me. I would go to somebody like under manager. You know what I would do? I would go to someone with tremendous experience in gaming, and I would put together a world-class team of executives that have tremendous experience in gaming. So you might say, but Apefather, where do you fit in? I fit in that I'm the idea man. I'm the idea man. You understand? See, every business has to have what's called an idea man. You could call it an entrepreneur. You could call it a startup, whatever you want to call it. I am the guy who starts the project. I am the idea man. But once the idea is completed, you actually need a very competent, intelligent, and experienced team, of which I would obtain. I would obtain a very top-notch, okay, team of casino and gaming executives. Okay, so that's the bottom line. It's a begging man. Listen, what I have, Vladimir, is something you'll never have. I have the ability to be a king entertainer. I have the ability to get 1 trillion views. That's what I have. You want to hear the ability I have? I have the ability to get 1 trillion with a T. Trillion views. That's the ability I have. And that would make me very rich and very wealthy. Far more wealthier than any single person on this live stream. And that is what I will accomplish. You will never get. I will do it by the end of 2024. Vladimir, if I do it, what would you do? Vladimir, if you see my YouTube channel one day and you notice it has 1 trillion views or more, what would you do? What would you do? I'm asking you, if this became a reality. 1,000. There is 1,000 million in a trillion. 1,000 million is 1 trillion. Ball breaker, here's the bet. The bet is, in 1 year from now, I will have more money than you, your children, and your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. That is the bet. In 1 year. It's crazy, this guy. Apefather versus Wall Street. Lou versus Wall Street. I offered Lou a boxing match. I offered him many times. I offered him a boxing match, and I said that we could do charity, and a part of it we could actually keep the money. But now you can't box Lou. I think Lou's got, I don't know, he's got some serious health problem. Look, again, I wish Lou the best of health, but you know, Lou's not in good shape health-wise. So I don't think it would be a fair boxing match, you know. You're all crazy. 1,000 billion is 1 trillion. 1,000 billion is 1 trillion. You sick lunatic. You're trying to trick me. You're trying to trick me by saying 1,000 billion. Like, I don't know 1,000 billion is 1 trillion. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You asked me million. Oh, I messed up. I messed up, under manager. I messed up. I'm sorry. Okay, if you're asking me million, okay, so let's do the math. Let's do the math. 1,000 million is 1 billion. 1,000 million is 1 billion. Wow, so let's do this. 10,000 million is 10 billion. 100,000 billion, right? No, so 100,000 million is 100 billion. 100,000 million. So it would be 1 million, 1 million. Right? It would have to be 1 million, 1 million. Wait, let me see. You're saying 100,000 million is a trillion? No. It's not. It's 1 million, 1 million million. Because look, 10,000, look, 1,000 million is 1 billion, right? 10,000 million is 10 billion. 100,000 million would be 100 billion. So it would be 1 million, 1 million. What? Oh my God. Am I not right? 1 million, 1 million. Cinemark could potentially have a casino as well. Yeah. Look, anything that's associated with large-scale entertainment, with Hollywood, with movies, I think could possibly. I think AMC is a little more well-known, though, than Cinemark. I think AMC would do better. I have a plan, Vladimir. 1 trillion views. 1 trillion views. That's my plan. It is a plan, Vladimir, because I will then have enough money to secure financing. It's all about the money, Vladimir. Listen to me. It's all about the money. No, I understand 1,000 billion is a trillion, John, but that's not the question. The question that under manager asked me is how many million? 1 million. How many million makes a trillion? What's up, Vin Gasoline? I understand 1,000 billion is a trillion, but that was not the original question from under manager. The original question is how many million makes a trillion? You posted it already? Let me see. I want to see where other manager posted it. Yeah, he said it. Under manager, I swear to you, I know you don't believe this, under manager, but I did not see your post. But I see it right now that under manager said 1 trillion equals 1 million millions. See, but under manager, did you notice I did the math in my head? If you look back, I did the math in my head. Okay, so I did not see your post. Human made. Vladimir hating on Apefather, but he never showed up to the protest at New York City. It's true. No one showed up. The only person who showed up was Billy. Billy the Kid. On a town known as real in West Virginia, rode a boy with a 6-pack in his hand. And his name and his size took the teller by surprise. And the word spread of Billy the Kid. Vin Gasoline is the man. How you doing, Vin? Why are your haters so jealous of you? They're going to be really jealous of me, Vin, when I get 1 trillion views. Vin, when I get 1 trillion views, my haters are going to be tremendously jealous of me. You're not jealous yet, Vladimir. But when I get 1 trillion views, you will be jealous. You're not going to be laughing at me then. Human made. Apefather is the realest ape, bro. He showed up for all the apes when all the apes were being busy. Look, can I tell you all something? And I know you don't want to accept this. Thank you, Human Made. I love you, brother. I tried so many different ideas to help AMC. Okay, you want to go over all the ideas I've had? Okay, idea number one: protest. SEC. I was the first AMC ape, way before Mike the Marine. I was the first AMC ape to come up with the idea for a protest. Lou was fighting me. Lou was saying that my protest was going to cause AMC to be delisted. He said that Citadel would infiltrate, the event. Everybody would lose all their money. Yeah. So Lou was against it from day one. Okay. I then came up with another idea. Ape Island. See, what you don't understand with Ape Island, okay, is it's a brilliant idea. What you want to do is create sizzle. You want to create excitement. See, Ape Island has a lot to do with an AMC Las Vegas casino. Can I tell you how the both of them have something in common? It's called sizzle. It's called excitement. It's called showing the hedge funds that we could unite together as one family, as one retail family, and we could do spectacular, amazing things. See, that's what none of you understand. That's the concept behind Ape Island, was to have an island that was like a friggin' Walt Disney friggin' land. We would have raceways, we would have Lamborghinis, forget about it, Ferraris, Bentleys, everything. Okay, we would have the best chefs in the world that would make Italian food, that would make everything. The best friggin' food, Japanese, everything, all types of food. We would have the best of everything on Ape Island. We would have a big, gigantic gorilla pool. You understand? Look, I could, in a way, incorporate Ape Island into the casino idea. I could incorporate it. I could do a lot of that ideas in the casino idea. I'm not off my meds. Listen to me. I have brilliant ideas. I was the first person to mention a boycott of AMC. It was Apefather. Okay? I was the first person to mention that we could actually take over AMC. I don't know if you remembered that. Okay? And if not, actually take over the corporation, have an entity that could control over 50% of AMC stock, which would give us voting power, which would give us voting rights. I wanted to do all of this before the yes vote. I told all of you there was going to be a yes vote. I told all of you Mamalukes, Doodads. I said, if we could incorporate an entity, forget about that whole, computer share bullshit, DRS. I love Tommy. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy's Touch, $2, super chat. Everyone tip AMC to the moon, baby. Wow! Thank you, Tommy. I love you, brother. I said to everyone, if we incorporated an entity and could transfer shares, okay, over to this entity, and if the entity controlled over 50% of AMC, we would have voting power. We could assign one person that could have said no to everything. No to the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. I got news for all of you. There could be another reverse stock split coming, to avoid bankruptcy. I made a video on this. The word on the street, AMC could potentially have another reverse stock split. I don't want to scare all of you, but it's possible. I'm not diagnosed bipolar. There's nothing wrong with me, John. I just have dreams. I have goals. John, see, you know what the problem is? I think Apefather is gaining traction, making haters jealous. Definitely Vin Gasly. John, you don't understand something, and I'm trying to reason with you. I'm a millionaire. Listen to me, John. John, do you see this house? Look, I know you're gonna say it's not my house. See, you see this? Look, John. Hold on, it's raining outside. Look, I have a $600,000. You see all of my land? You can't really see it, but hold on. Okay, listen to me. I have a $600,000 house. Okay, I have about $15,000 a month guaranteed income that comes in for me, that I don't have to work. I don't have to work. Do you understand me, John? No, but John, I just want you to understand. Listen to me. I could just be a regular guy. I could just be here's an example. I don't have to do YouTube. I don't have to do it. I could just sit back. I have a guaranteed income that comes in every month. I don't have to work for anybody. I don't have to answer to nobody. And I could just, that's it. I could just live out my life. You understand? And not give a shit about anything. Okay. But so you might say to yourself, so why are you doing all of this, Apefather? Why do you do YouTube? Because I want to be greater than what I am. I want to be bigger than what I am. You understand? I want to do something huge. I want to do something tremendous. Okay. Why can't you just understand that? And why do you have to knock it? Why do you have to knock it that I have dreams? What's so bad about having a dream? What's so bad? What is so bad? Like, why do you have to knock it for? Why do you have to say I'm bipolar? Why do you have to say I should be on medication? Why? Because I have big goals and big dreams? I'm not begging. Okay, Antonio, again. Antonio, listen to me. I tell people all the time, super chats is of their own free will. You don't have to give me super chats. How many times do I have to say this to people? It's only if you want to. If you find me entertaining and you want to show your appreciation of Apefather, then you could do so by way of a super chat. But here's an example. Back to the Future was out my last live stream, right? I told Back to the Future, I said, Back to the Future, I love you. Listen to me, brother. You don't have to give me super chats. He does it on every single live stream. Like every live stream, he's giving me $2, $3. I said, you don't have to do it. I told him that. Tommy's Touch, I love you. You don't have to give super chats. I appreciate that you did, and I love you. Hulk Hogan, I love Hulk Hogan. Hulkamania, Apefather. Do you have the XL Uber or just a compact car? You're funny, man. I don't work for Uber. I have a GMC, baby. Arcadia. Thank you, Tommy, again. I do not drive Uber. I do not, for the record, I don't drive Uber. Okay, you want me to prove to you I don't drive Uber? If I actually wasn't an Uber employee, would I say this? Uber could kiss my big Italian friggin' balls. Okay? Uber could suck on my Italian balls, my hairy Italian friggin' ballsack. Would I say that? I probably would get fired, right? I would probably get fired if I said that. I do not drive for Lyft. Lyft could suck my Italian hairy friggin' balls. Did you see the Bitcoin news? I hear big things are coming. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about Bitcoin. I didn't see the recent news, but I hear very big things are coming. Apefather, you'll give me $475,000 for my house. Try more like $675,000. No, that's too little. That's too little, Tommy. I love you though. $675,000. The house is yours right now. I would sell it for $675,000. SEC said that Twitter got hacked. Yeah, it's possible. You know that? Well, now it's called X, Tommy. It's called X. You know that Elon bought it for $44 billion, and I think it's worth like, I don't know, like $10 billion right now. X got X'd, X bought. On a serious note, how is the wife with the cancer? No joke. She's not doing the greatest, Hulk Hogan. She's not. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's sad. It's the last few days, cognitively, she hasn't been acting right. I don't really like talking about it because I get very heartbroken. She's sleeping now. She doesn't have the same energy, the same strength. There's really not much you could do, man. It's just, it's a very sad situation. But God bless her. She tries her best. She really tries her best for her family. It's sad. Cancer sucks. Cancer effing sucks. She tried everything, man. Treatments. It's like once it goes to the brain, once it metastasizes to the brain, it's not so great. She's got 3 tumors in the brain, and listen, she's optioning surgery now. She really didn't want, she's scared, she doesn't want to do brain surgery. And she's trying everything to avoid getting surgery. She's trying everything. But we'll see what happens. God bless her, God bless her. It's very sad. She's everything to us. It's so sad. Hulk Hogan, I'm rooting for her. My mom passed at 35, very young, God bless her, with breast cancer. Spread to the brain, you were only 15. God bless your mother, brother. God bless her. I am very, very sorry for your loss. She was very young. You were very young. My children are young too, brother. You know, my son is only 13. My son, Mike. My daughter just turned 10. So they're very young. And they're dealing with all of this with their mother. You know, it's you're getting me very sad now. I was kind of in a good mood. That's another thing. I do YouTube because you know what I love about YouTube. It's a great outlet, you know, to distract your mind. Because I'm very heartbroken over my wife, you know, and I tried to I try to distract my mind. I used to go to the casinos a lot, and that wasn't good. But I used to go to the casinos. I stopped going to the casinos. I don't go no more. I decided it makes more sense to be the house than to be the gambler, you know. But YouTube is a great way to distract your mind, you know. I don't only talk about AMC. I don't know if all of you notice this. I do a lot of music. I do a lot. I do sometimes I want to be like a Chick Corea or Herbie Hancock, and I just go off and I'll do these instrumental kind of jazz blues pieces. I call it V for Victory music. I write a lot of variety of music. You know, I've been doing some of my rock songs, like Who Will Be There For You. I was listening to Creed a lot, Stone Temple Pilots. You should check that song out. Apefather, Who Will Be There For You. Another rock song I wrote, Runaway. I was listening a lot to Bon Jovi, Middle of the Night. You know, so I use YouTube as an outlet. I don't work for Uber, Vladimir. Vladimir, she has to be close to the doctor. I mean, he just does. Do you understand that she's going through serious, serious stuff right now? Vladimir, we cannot go to the Bahamas, you sick lunatic. She might even have to go to the hospital. I mean, Vladimir doesn't understand. We're very close to taking her. She might have to get brain surgery, God bless her. Vladimir doesn't understand. This guy doesn't. He's telling me to take my wife to the Bahamas. She's going through serious medical issues right now, you psycho. I'm not unemployed. I would consider myself actually retired because I have a guaranteed set monthly income. I have a guaranteed set monthly income under manager. So unemployed, I wouldn't say unemployed is for people, you know, who are unemployed, right? And they, in a sense, they need to get a job. I don't need to get a job. Yeah, for life. Yes, for life. I don't think you understand something. I worked in sales for over 20 years. I've made money. I've done smart things with that money. You know what the problem is? All of you base me on one thing. You base me on AMC. That's it. You think that like AMC is the only thing I've ever done in my life. Like I never invested in bonds. Like I never invested in, like all you base me on is AMC. That's it. Look, AMC was a screw up. I'm admitting it to you. It was a effing screw up. And that's why I'm trying so much, because I hate to effing lose. I don't like losing. I like to win, mother effers. So that's why I'm trying to create a catalyst for AMC. Look, I could just give up. I could just give up. I could say F it. But I put 250 large into this mother effer. I put a lot of effing money in AMC. I'm not going to just give up, you know? So I'm going to keep fighting the good fight. I'm going to keep, look, see, you know what you all don't understand? Even if ultimately, like DWAC, I'll give you an example, right? Even if DWAC, let's say, goes to the high heavens, and let's say DWAC goes to 500 a share, let's assume Donald J. Trump wins the presidency in November, okay? And let's say he becomes number 47, okay? DWAC goes to 500 a share. I make all of my AMC losses back. And I make a tremendous, tremendous profit. I'm green, mother effers. Green, green. Guess what? Guess what? I still would not give up on Amy. I wouldn't give up on AMC. Even if I made all my money back, I would still be fighting for AMC. Okay? A lot of money is not just based on residual income, John. I have investments. I have other things. You don't need to know, John, you don't need to know all my business. Just know this. Here's all you need to know. I have a set monthly budget. John, did you ever wonder how I survive every month? Like, did you ever think about that? I've had people say to me, "Oh, Apefather, you live off two sick women." You know, who used to say that? Crypto fan. He goes, "You know how you survive, Apefather? You survive off your wife's disability." You know what a sad story is? My wife got turned down. Can you believe this? My wife got turned down for Social Security disability. I actually showed the letter. I showed the letter online that she got turned down for it. My mother, here's the bottom line. My father and my mother got divorced. My father, unfortunately, she signed an idiotic divorce settlement, which I don't want to get into. It was like so horrible. She got nothing out of divorce. Nothing. Nothing. Not even life insurance. Nothing. I have to take care of everything for my mother. And, you know, that's it. She was an employee for the Board of Education. She was, a school aide. She worked part-time. She made $15,000 a year. Okay, so what do you think she makes as far as a pension? What do you think she makes as far as Social Security? Nothing. Nothing. I don't survive off my mother. I don't survive off my wife. Hulk Hogan, a lot of people don't realize something. A lot of things I do are for entertainment purposes only. I don't eat as much as you think I eat, okay? A lot of the things I do is entertainment purposes only. Okay, my cholesterol is not high. My health is good. Okay, I'm overweight. Okay, I'm overweight, but I've actually lost weight. I used to be like 305 pounds. At this point, I think I'm like 285, 283. But don't get me wrong, I should be like 200 pounds, 210 working out. But with the exception of that, I have to lose weight. I never had an operation in my whole life. Heart's good, got a good heartbeat, cholesterol's good. I don't have any, I never had surgeries. I don't have anything, serious health conditions. I'm good. Okay, but I said I have to lose weight on the manager. I said that. I have to lose weight. But what you don't understand is that doesn't necessarily mean I'm in bad health. I never had any surgeries. I don't have cancer. I don't have heart conditions. Okay, I have to lose weight. But health-wise, I'm A+. With the exception, I have to lose weight. Like, you know what a doctor would say to me? A doctor would say, with the exception, you need to lose about 85 pounds. You're in perfect health. But I do admit to you, I need to lose weight. I've had doctors tell me this on the manager. I've had doctors tell me, you're not a doctor. I had doctors check my triglycerides. I had doctors check my cholesterol. I had doctors check my overall health, and I'm good. It doesn't make a difference. Other manager, it's all up. Listen, there are people. I read stories that are 18, and they're athletes, and they had heart trouble. I just recently read there was a guy. He was in high school. He was on the football team. He was like 18 years old. He collapsed. He had a heart attack. It's not about age. Okay, it's not about age. Look at George Burns, guy smoking cigars. I think he was like 98 years old. It's not about age. It's about genetics. Hulk Hogan, I'm not in bad health. I don't know what to tell all of you. I'm fine. I have to lose weight. Okay, I gotta lose weight. Listen, that's it. That's the only thing wrong with me. I have to lose weight. Other than that, I'm good, brother. I'm good. If any one of you wrestled me, you would feel my strength and I knock you to the friggin' ground, okay? I like to see... I'm a strong ox. I'm an Italian tank. I'm a tank! See this? I'm a tank, baby! My father died because he smoked under manager. I don't smoke. My father died because of respiratory issues. Okay? My father smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day. Marlboro, baby. I told my father, stop effing smoking. He didn't listen to me. He thought he was invincible. He smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day. and he died from lung failure. He died because of too many friggin' cigarettes. I could do more than 5 push-ups. You're funny, Hulk Hogan. It's friggin' raining outside. It's raining. What do you want me to do? You want me to go in the friggin' rain here? I'll tell you what, on the manager. You meet me one day, and you have a wrestling match with me. Okay, forget about push-ups. I'll do my push-ups on your head. Okay? You meet me one day, and let's see how strong you are. All right, on the manager. Let's see how strong you are. You're a liar on the manager. Every time you offer money lately, no offense, you do not come through on your promises. You don't come through, brother. You don't come through. Your credibility went out the window, brother. You did prove to me at one time that you were very generous, but lately you haven't been given ugats. You know what they say? You got to build up your credibility again. Start giving super chats of like maybe $5, $10. Then I'll start believing you got money. Because I don't think you got nothing. You haven't gave me a super chat. I don't even remember the last time. My pool is covered. Hulk Hogan. Antonio, why does everyone here so you are a fraud? Is that English? Do you mean everyone thinks I'm a fraud? I don't understand. Can you restate that question, Anthony? Why does everyone here so you are a fraud? I think what he's saying is everyone thinks I'm a fraud. You are a legend. Thank you, Discourse. God bless you, brother. I'm not begging on the manager for money. I'm just saying his credibility is out the window. Sorry, in car. Why does everyone say you are a fraud? I don't know why. I'm not a fraud. I've never committed a fraud in my life. I'm a good person. I'm a Christian. I have no criminal record. I've never done anything bad in my life. I don't know. I think maybe people get upset at me because, you know, I was a big cheerleader for AMC. I put up like $250K. According to Antonio Miranda, it's somewhere higher than that, maybe. I don't know. But I used to say AMC to Pluto, AMC to 500,000. But I really believed it, like, you know, AMC to stock. I really believed that there were tremendous synthetics, you know, involved in AMC. And, you know, I believed in it. I believed that if we all held, you know, united like one ape family, that we could beat the hedge funds. Unfortunately, a lot of people quit. A lot of people sold AMC. They're out. They gave up. You know, Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC, all he does is dilution. We had the 1 for 10 reverse stock split. All of these things are out of the Apefather's control. I can't control corruption. I can't control what's going on. Yes voters, but they all blame me. It's like, that's it. They blame me. So I guess that's why people say I'm a fraud, but I'm not a fraud. I put my money where my mouth is. If I was ever audited by the SEC will see the tremendous amount of money that I have put into AMC. Okay? Tremendous amounts of money. I don't know how that makes me a fraud. If anybody is defrauded, it's Lou. Lou never showed his portfolio. You know what I mean? He never did. You know, I'm sorry, but that's the bottom line. Discord. AMC Casino is a brilliant idea. People are jealous. Thank you, Discord. Look, it's very simple. If you look at AMC movie theaters, if you look at like AMC in Times Square, tell me it doesn't look like an effing Las Vegas casino. Look, if Hard Rock, I know I say this over and over again, but it bears repeating. If Hard Rock Cafe, that had nothing to do with the casino industry, could become a casino giant, the Hard Rock Cafe, again, the Hard Rock bought the former Trump Taj Mahal location in Atlantic City. That's the Hard Rock Atlantic City. The Hard Rock bought the Mirage in Las Vegas. That will now be the big Hard Rock. The big guitar is going to be built in Las Vegas. Why can't AMC do the same thing? Don't you think AMC could do the same thing? AMC is synonymous with movies. It's synonymous with Hollywood. It's synonymous with entertainment. And I believe that one AMC casino will outproduce every single friggin' movie theater. Okay? Adam Aaron just doesn't have the vision, you know? He's focusing on popcorn. He's got this gigantic worldwide brand. He's got this worldwide brand, and he's worried about popcorn. He's worried about chocolate. You know why? Because Adam Aaron has a free ticket to ride. He's got a free ticket. He knows all he has to do is issue more shares, do another reverse stock split. Look, Adam Aaron is depending the fate of AMC on the blood of retail. So that's why he doesn't give a shit anymore. He said it himself. Look, he's doing his estate planning. He's getting ready for retirement. There's a possibility that either AMC could go bankrupt because he just doesn't give a shit, or AMC could be bought out by one of the big corporations, Amazon, if the price is right, if the price gets lower. And it's possible that the price could keep getting lower. It's just crazy how low the stock is going. It looks like it's going to go below 5. I read that you asked for handouts. Anthony, listen to me very carefully. I have an idea. I want to use my own money. Now, let me be very clear, Anthony. Let me be very clear. I want to get 1 trillion views on YouTube. Anthony, I have currently over 28,000 videos uploaded. I have more videos uploaded on YouTube than the largest YouTube station, T-Series. I have more videos uploaded, okay? So I'm willing to put in the blood, sweat, and the tears and the hard work to finance a Las Vegas casino with my own hard work and money. As far as super chats, I'm going to say this again. I don't know how many times I have to say this shit. I don't give a shit if nobody gives me super chats. I am not begging. I am not asking. You know what a super chat is, Anthony? A super chat is a tip for entertainment purposes only. Now, Anthony, I don't know if you know this. I'm a piano player. You should check out all my music videos. Okay, if I was in a piano bar, let me ask you a question, Anthony. If I was in a piano bar and I was playing music that, let's say, you liked, okay, you decided to give me a $5 tip. You know, I had a tip jar on my piano, and you gave me a $5 tip. Is there anything wrong with that? Would you consider me begging for that? In other words, you did it from your own free will. You liked the music I was playing. You found me entertaining. You gave me a $5 tip. That's what super chats are. Super chats are, in essence, the same thing. They are tips for entertainment purposes only. So if someone wants to give me a super chat, I'll gladly accept it. But I'm not begging for it. Richie, send me your home address and I will send you some cash. My home address is public information, Hulk Hogan. 25 Hillside Ave. Look it up. This guy. You don't have to send me any money, brother. Antonio Miranda. This guy even had issues with animal rights defenders. Oh, this guy. What is it with that? Why do you go back in time? Oh my God. Do you know how many times I have gone over the animal benefit concert, Antonio? This guy's talking about something that happened in 2007? Me and my wife, who's not doing so well. You should be ashamed of yourself, Antonio. She's not doing so well right now. And you're talking about a dream that we both had. My wife is a big animal lover. So back in the day, they closed the local Staten Island non-kill animal rescue center. This is what this guy's talking about. I decided I wanted to open up a new non-kill animal rescue center, okay? So we decided to put on a Billy Joel tribute concert. We wanted to rent out, not the Staten Island, not the Yankee Stadium, you know, the famous Yankee Stadium, the majors. This is the minors. In Staten Island, there's the minor league Staten Island Yankee Stadium. So we decided to rent it out. The idea was we needed to sell thousands and thousands of tickets, and we were going to pay off the Staten Island Yankee Stadium, and the rest of the money was going to be used for an non-kill animal rescue center. Unfortunately, because it was around 2008, now that I'm thinking about it, it was during the housing crisis. People just didn't have money. People were losing their houses. And what we did was we refunded all the money, Anthony. We canceled the concert. and we refunded all the money we made on Ticketmaster. Everyone got their money back. So Antonio, there was no harm and no foul there. Okay, what you read was that there were psychopathic animal rights people. These people were the crooks. Okay, you want to know who the crooks were? You want to know who the crooks were, Antonio? It was the animal rights activists. I had fights with them because I didn't like their business practices. You know what was going on with all these people? Okay, they would find an animal. Listen what they would do. They would find an animal that was homeless, let's just say, or in serious trouble, okay? That was about to be killed, which, don't get me wrong, in a way they saved the animal's life, but they turned it into a business. They turned it into a business. So they would take this animal and then they would charge people an adoption fee. They would charge people like a $400 adoption fee. And I said to these people, you mother effers, you're turning this into a business, okay? And it's so horrible what they were doing, okay? And a lot of times they couldn't find homes for these animals, of which then these scumbags would give them back to the non-kill animal rescue center where they would be placed for death. They would be killed. Okay, so it was basically, it was for these animal activists, it was either they made their $400 adoption fee or they gave the animal back to the non-kill. So what I wanted to do was have a permanent home. I wanted to have a permanent home for the animal. But unfortunately, we just couldn't raise enough money. It was a beautiful idea. It was meant from the heart. But it was during a time, unfortunately, where there was a housing crisis and people couldn't afford it. And we returned all donations. Nice, Hulk Hogan. Japanese baby in the house. Yeah, I mean, look. One day, when Apefather makes it, okay, I have this idea that I would like to connect to my casino. You know, I would like to donate a portion of my profits, you know, to do something beautiful for animals. I really would. But I'm not going to give it to like PETA. I'm not going to give it to those mother effers. I'll do something personally where I know that the animals, and not just dogs, not just cats, but like wild animals. Seriously, I love it, man. I love it. One day I'm going to do something like that. And hopefully it will be sooner than later. Hopefully it will be sooner than later. I'm a big animal lover, okay? So Antonio could go F himself. GoFundMe, okay. My wife had stage 4 breast cancer and she's not doing well. Brother, you should really be ashamed of yourself, man. You know, you really should be, because she's not doing well. We set up a GoFundMe page for my wife, okay, where family members chose to help us. This was during a time where we didn't have money. This was before, you know, I did very well in real estate. I had a great year and I was able to buy us a house. This was when we were living in a very small apartment, Antonio. Now, if you're referring to the GoFundMe page when I first had my YouTube channel, which was to help apes in need, I don't think you understand this. All of you haters got that GoFundMe page turned down because you were all complaining to friggin' GoFundMe. GoFundMe contacted me. They said, let me ask you a question. Who exactly is the beneficiary? I raised $4,300 on GoFundMe. They said, who is the beneficiary? So I said, I want to give money to all my ape brothers and my ape sisters all around the world. They said that is not allowed by GoFundMe's rules. They said you can't do that. You can't give donations to multiple people. GoFundMe shut down my GoFundMe page, and they refunded the entire $4,300 to every single AMC ape that bought a t-shirt. Now listen to this, Antonio, okay? Before GoFundMe was refunded, I sent out $5,000 of my own money. I showed all of this through Cash App. I helped so many of our ape brothers. This guy Marco was starving. I gave him $250. His family had no money. C. Diddy, his house burnt down. His wife was pregnant with a baby on the way. He lost his job. His mother passed away. I gave him money. The guy still to this day thanks me. Okay, there's a guy, John Griffin, not related to Ken Griffin. John Griffin, he was sleeping in his car. I sent him money to get a hotel room, not once, but twice. I sent him money to get food. Another ape, his car broke down. I sent him money. Okay, I sent $5,000 of my own personal money to all these AMC apes to help them. And GoFundMe didn't send me $1. GoFundMe refunded everybody. And on top of that, Antonio, I spent another $2,500 sending out 100 Apefather t-shirts to people all around the world. Okay, I sent out 100 Apefather t-shirts for free because they all got refunded. Everyone got refunded by GoFundMe. Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. There is a GoFundMe in the newspaper. No, what happened was we were doing breast cancer awareness events, Anthony, and I talked about this. One of my wife's wishes was that she wanted to help other women with breast cancer, not just herself. She's a beautiful person. God bless my wife. So part of my GoFundMe page that was originally set up for my wife, we did like concerts. Okay, like so I would play concerts. I would do like, Billy Joel music, Elton John music. And the money that we raised went to, obviously I had to rent out the place. We had we had an open bar, we had food. After I paid for the expenses, I gave women with breast cancer, I invited them to these concerts and I would give them money to help them. They were hugging me, they loved me. So that's probably what you read. We did some breast cancer awareness events. All the profits didn't go to my wife. I'm the manager. You know what the problem is? You know what the problem is, Antonio? You call something a scam, right? I've never committed a scam in my life, brother. I have a perfect record. I am an honorable, good-hearted person. You call me a scam because you just don't like me. Okay? You don't have to like me, but guess what? I don't have a blemish. I don't have a blemish on my record. I've done only good things on this earth. Okay? I'm not like Lou. Okay? It's funny how you break my balls. Lou stole $73,000. Lou. People call Lou a humanitarian. They call him a great guy. Lou stole $73,000 from innocent senior citizens. Went to jail. Okay? Went to prison. Had to pay back a restitution. Had to pay back a restitution of $73,000. Went under a 3-year supervision. And you don't say nothing about Lou. Nothing. Nothing. No, I just Googled it and got a newspaper article in 2020. Oh, yeah, no, what happened was, I know what you're talking about. I did, yes. I did a song called The Day We Beat Our Biggest Threat. I know what you're talking about. So the Barnegat newspaper heard my song. They heard it, okay? And they liked it. It was, if you listen, it's a beautiful song I wrote about the coronavirus. It's called The Day We Beat Our Biggest Threat. So the lady, asked me about my life, the lady who wrote the article. So I told her my wife worked in, the World Trade Center during the 9/11 attacks. And I said, because of that, I said, my wife got stage 4 breast cancer. It was of no fault of her own. So she said, God bless your wife. Can I add do you have a GoFundMe page? She said, I would like to add it to the article. The article primarily was about the song, okay? The article was primarily about the song, The Day We Beat Our Biggest Threat. It features the song, okay? But because she, felt very sorry about my wife, she says, can I add that to the article? Okay, Anthony? Does that answer your question, Anthony? Anthony, read the article. It's about the song, The Day We Beat Our Biggest Threat. She even put the lyrics, Anthony. She put the lyrics of the song down, okay? And she attached the YouTube video. It was just somewhere in the article, she mentioned that my wife worked during the 9/11 attacks and she got stage 4 breast cancer of no fault of her own. And she added the GoFundMe page if anybody wanted to support us. And by the way, Anthony, from that article, we did not get one donation. Okay, so just on the record, I did not make $1, not 1 cent, Anthony, from that article. Okay, so does that answer your question, Anthony? It's amazing how hard all of you are trying to make me look bad, but you can't. None of you can. Anthony, you failed. Listen to me. You failed in your effort. Yes, I'm sorry, Anthony, you failed. I know you're trying to make me look bad, Anthony, but you didn't really do a good job on it. Anthony, would you consider doing OnlyFans? No, I believe in free speech, Anthony. I don't want to limit my channel to OnlyFans. I really don't. And I do have fans, but I don't care that people hate me. Can I tell all of you something? I love my haters. I love my haters because anyone who supports me by coming to my live streams, anyone who supports me by watching my videos, I love you. I don't get. You could hate me. You could think I'm human trash, but I love you. But with that said, I got to get out of here, man. You know, my mother's making a beautiful home cooked dinner. I don't want to be disrespectful. Hulk Hogan, I got my GED. Hey, good for you. You went on to solve problems as a janitor. Hey, whatever friggin' pays the bills, brother. Yes, my wife worked at 2 World Trade Center during 9/11. Yes. Yeah, see, now Antonio's going back. Antonio, listen to me. It's not against the law, all right, brother, that you didn't finish your college education, okay? There is no law. There is no law that stipulates you must finish your college education. Hey, Billy Joel is a legend. You know Billy Joel? Billy Joel didn't even finish high school, okay? Billy Joel didn't even finish high school. There is no law that stipulates you have to finish your college education, but I explained to all of you I will. I told you to plan. 1 trillion views first. Okay, once the V for Victory project is completed, once the financing is in place, Apefather is going back to college. I'm going to do it. But the point is, she was there on 9/11, Anthony. She was there, yes. The point is, under manager, they're trying to make it like there's some kind of a law. They call me a scam artist. They're trying to make it like there's some kind of a law that I didn't finish college. And I'm just making it doesn't make a point if Billy Joe could spell spaghetti. The point is this: he didn't finish high school. And he's a legend. He didn't finish high school. Doesn't mean he can spell spaghetti. He didn't finish high school. All right, that's the point. I was a firefighter during 9/11. God bless you. And you posed as a firefighter for a calendar shoot? Nice. Like Chuck and Larry. Not too shabby. Antonio, I went over this before. When your wife has stage 4 breast cancer, my mother, had a triple bypass. My mother had pneumonia, double pneumonia. My father died. Okay, I have a lot of issues. My wife's father he can't speak anymore. Asperger's, he got a pacemaker. We've been through a lot in our lives, okay? The college thing was never important to me. I explained that. Look, here's all I can tell you, okay? I remember I had 120 credits because I went to college a while ago, brother. This was a while ago. And I remember I had 120 credits. I just thought for a second because I remember a BA equaled 120 credits. So I was saying, yeah, I have a BA. But then I realized, because I thought about it, that there was a couple of classes I still had to take. I'm very close to it. So then I went on the record and I was like, you know what? I'm very close to a BA, but I still believe I didn't complete it. I still have to take a few. But here's the thing. It was a BA for liberal arts. Okay? It was a BA for liberal arts. So in order for me to get a BA in liberal arts, I literally think, you want to laugh? I remember I had to take an Italian class and I had to take an advanced mathematics class. So I believe it was only 2 effing classes, 6 credits I think I needed. I was right there to get a BA in liberal arts. But the thing is, if I wanted to get a BA in business administration, it's going to be about 2 semesters of work. It's going to be about 2 semesters of work. So hopefully we could end this friggin' crazy talk. Oh, God. Let me go. That is pretty serious to lie on resumes about. Bro, I didn't lie on my resume. And I don't work for anybody, Anthony. I don't lie. The truth is, I had 100, and this is the truth, Anthony. I have 120 credits. You know how many times, listen to me, you know how many times I was ever asked by an employer about my college education? Here's how many times, Anthony. Here's how many times. Sales has nothing to do, which was my career for 20 years. Sales has nothing to do with college. Let me explain something to you, Anthony. None of my employers, Hilton, City Search, just to name a few, none of my employers gave 2 shits about my college education. You know what they cared about? That I sold like a mother effer. I brought in major accounts, the Trump organization, Kushner Companies, the Plaza Hotel in Manhattan, $20,000 a month account. I brought in gigantic friggin' accounts. Gigantic accounts. They didn't give a shit about my college education. All right, brother? Brother, by the time I used LinkedIn, by the time that I was involved in LinkedIn, I was basically working for City Search at home, okay, at home to service my previous accounts. And by the way, it's still up there because I still to this day service my old accounts on City Search. So I still, till this day, have my LinkedIn account that shows I work for City Search. Okay, brother. So I'm not doing anything wrong. What's the matter with you? What are you, some kind of a psycho? What's the matter? Bro, let me ask you a question. I bet you this guy, Anthony, probably been to jail. Okay, this guy. I bet you he has a criminal record. Bro, why are you so judgmental to people for? Why are you so judgmental to people? Worry about yourself, bro. My wife is coming in here. We talked about the SEC thing. Antonio, I'm not repeating this. Okay, I was a young kid. I was involved, okay, with a big real estate developer in Florida. I didn't understand that we had to be registered with the SEC. I contacted one Pittsburgh developer. Okay, this was back a long time ago, and we got a cease and desist order. Nothing came of it. Ready, Antonio? The case has been dropped by the SEC. Okay, no fines were incurred. No jail was incurred. Nothing happened. It's over, Antonio. Okay, stop focusing on this stuff. Every time I refer to people in prison, it's blacks and Latinos. That's not true. That's not true. I talk about Lou. The whole thing with Tyrone and Jamal connected to Lou, it's a joke. It's a joke because, you know, Lou, as we all know, there was something that said he was tortured in jail. Again, some people say it was the heat. Some people say that there was no water, no food. I'm a comedian. So I made a joke. That's all it was. I've said it many, many a times that Tyrone and Jamal are fictional characters, that they are made for a joke. So that's it. It's not a racist, it's a joke. You guys gotta like loosen up, man. You you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with comedy. I'm not a racist comedian. I was not arrested for trying to murder my own father. Oh, these people are psychopaths. Anthony, listen to me. My father, may he rest in peace. My father, he was the one who had a bipolar condition. Okay, here's the facts, Anthony. My mother left my father. She was involved in a terrible marriage. I don't want to get into it. She was involved in a terrible marriage. My mother left my father. She moved in with me. My father went crazy when this happened. He flipped out. He was so angry at me that I took in this was years ago, and he made up a fictional story. He made up a fictional story that I was outside his house with the intention of giving him bodily harm. Okay. Now, at the time, I was living in Princess Bay in Staten Island. My father lived in Bensonhurst in Brooklyn. Okay. 5 minutes after my father called the police saying that I was out, let me repeat this. He said I was outside his house in Brooklyn. Do you understand? Okay. 5 minutes later, after he called the police, they came to my apartment in Princess Bay, Staten Island. Do you understand it is physically impossible? It is physically impossible to get from Brooklyn to Princess Bay, Staten Island in 5 minutes. It is not effing possible. With all that traffic, forget about it. You need about an hour. You need about an hour to get there. Okay. So despite this, the police arrested me. They arrested me. They said, look, we got a call that you were in Brooklyn 5 minutes ago, that you were outside, you wanted to attack your father. I'm like, let me ask you a question. I told the detectives. I said, let me ask you a question. How did I get from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn to Princess Bay in 5 minutes? Can you? He goes, it doesn't make any. The detectives even agreed. This says it makes no sense. We have to detain you. So I said, but let me ask you. I still to this day don't understand this. I said, how could you effing arrest me? Do you have a witness? Do you have anybody that could say, Tommy Stutch, Apefather is my Donald Trump. I love you, Tommy. Thank you again. You see, now he's going, how many men touched me that night in jail? These people are all psychopaths. Anthony, matter of fact, I played the tough guy part in jail. Okay? I was telling everybody saw me. People recognized me from Brooklyn. A buddy of mine from the pool hall at Avenue. Yo, Richie. He said to me, "What's up?" He said, "What happened?" I had played the tough guy, but nobody messed with me. But anyway, let me get going here. Look, the end result was this. My father dropped all the charges the next day. Okay, my father was crying to me. He was crying to me. May he rest in peace. He's like, "I love you, son. I'm sorry." My father dropped all the charges. He cried to me. He apologized. My father, God bless him, he had issues. He wasn't a bad guy, but he had some issues, okay? And that was a made-up story. It didn't happen. I never was in Brooklyn that day. I would never attack my family. My father had a bad marriage. My mother had a bad marriage. Unfortunately, I was the monkey in the middle. I was the monkey in the middle of that bad marriage. Matt, we've gone over this, Matt. Go back on the live stream. I talked about how I have 120 credits. I told you there's like 2 classes I need for a BA in liberal arts. I'd have to take Italian and mathematics. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. This guy's saying a smoker's cough. That was my wife. She doesn't have a smoker's cough, you sick lunatic. She's dealing with a serious medical condition. You guys got to go to church. Listen to me. Can I give you some advice? You got to go to church. Put some holy water on your head. Yeah, I mean, God bless my wife. Okay, she's dealing with a lot. God bless her. Anthony says she smokes. Psychopathic people. Anthony, go to church. I do go to church. You got to go to church. Listen, the only thing she smokes is you, mother effers. My wife is a better human being than all of you mother effers. Except for baby Tommy's touch. He's a good guy. And Angie. But that's what she smokes. You know, my wife smokes all of you in terms of humanity. Okay? She smokes all of you. She's a better human being. Everybody from time to time smoked weed, but no, I haven't done it in many years. I haven't done it. I think the last time maybe I was 18 or some shit when I was a kid. One time. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. Nothing. Definitely not crack. No crack. I never drove home drunk. Never. Never happened. This was once again made up by you haters. That time when I was in the bar, my mother had an apartment. It is called Tradewinds, right by the bar, Cafferty's. I walked home from Cafferty's to my mother's apartment in Tradewinds, and I slept it off. I did not drive drunk. AMC to Pluto. Anyway, let me get going. Salud, Jindani. God bless. Everything I said on this live stream is entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial planner, and I don't give financial advice. God bless. Take care, Tommy's Touch. God bless you, brother. AMC to Pluto. I'll do the AMC song later, Hulk Hogan. I do it every night. Apefather 2023, that was last year. Apefather 2024, baby. What?